Yeah, I heard about Homestead Structures actually from the plant nursery where I get a lot of my landscaping materials. He had a customer of his that had used Homestead Structures a couple years ago, and he knew I was building a pool house, and he said, you should really go check out what the Amish have done, or Homestead. I'll rephrase that. And I said, you know, so I went and looked at it, and I was so impressed when I saw it that I said, that's what I want. So I went on the website and looked at a lot of different examples. Then we took a drive up to New Holland and checked out this 14 by 24 type structure and some of the pavilion work, and that's you know, how we got into the project. I'd say my first impressions were top-notch. I mean, I've dealt with a lot of other companies and not always so impressed, but with everything that Homestead does is, you know, first class, and workmanship was tremendous, and people are so nice, and they get back to you when you call them or have a question. They're very responsive, so I was so happy with that. And obviously the detail and how good everything looks was #1 priority, and they've delivered on that. Yeah, the great thing with, I guess, dealing with Homestead is how good the process was. If we made any changes, Merv from the office would email us a new price list or a change right on the quote within hours, so we could always tell if we modified a size or a different roof color or type. You know, they got right back to us, and payment was great, not pushy or overbearing like some companies. So it was really good. I think just looking at the quality of the work and knowing how quickly they could do it versus if I tried to do this myself with a friend or subcontract it out, how long it would take, and just knowing that they could basically build it at their barn, bring it out here in 2 days was the whole process. They were here at 5:30 the first morning, stayed till 9 o'clock at night. They were back at 6 a.m. the next morning, and were finished by, you know, the afternoon. So it was just being that it could boom, there was a house already built without, you know, the shutters, the windows, everything came on it, painted, everything. So I like that kind of turnkey approach that, you know, we wouldn't get somewhere else. It was really interesting watching them install this. I call it was like a big Lincoln Logs project. These huge timber frames you can see there are 8x8s. The guys came out and they laid them all out around the pool kind of, and just started slowly piecing them back together. And that was fun to watch. And watching the 4 walls be 4 different panels and how they just, you know, all of a sudden there was a concrete slab, and then there were 2, and then there were 4, and then the roof went up, and the fact that they, you know, shingled it for us right here on the property was just fun to watch. And there was not one issue or problem with any of the installation where we had to call them back for anything, you know. Yeah, the staff at Homestead are really great people. The 3 or 4 people I dealt with were all very friendly, and I actually enjoyed when they called me with a question because I didn't mind talking to them because they're all so nice. And when I called them, they always got right back to me, and very knowledgeable too. Probably the favorite thing about it is the outdoor pavilion, because I really like to sit under there when we have a nice rain and stay dry, and just the fact that it looks so unique from anything else I've seen around. Probably the neatest part about it is having parties here with friends and family and gatherings. You know, the neighbors all walk over and they just can't believe how nice it is. And all the people that ride their bikes by on the road, they'll stop me in the driveway and say, we noticed your new pool house. You know, that's amazing. What is it? I always tell them, you know, who built it and where they're at. And yeah, so it's been a lot of fun to entertain with this structure. Yeah, I would definitely recommend Homestead to friends, family, neighbors, strangers, anyone. I would definitely recommend them. Yeah, I think if someone was, you know, considering Homestead, I would definitely tell them to do it. You know, you could probably spend a lot of time researching other companies and looking for other options, but I've told people that are looking to build anything, try Homestead. I mean, I'm going to do it with a neighbor next door and other people building pool houses to let them give you a quote, because they'll definitely be honest with you and fair, and you know, I couldn't beat the quality anywhere.